I was going to try to be Irish again. Damn it.
Oh, that's right. You can't do it.
I can't find it.
Be somebody else on St. Patrick's Day. Be Chinese.
You know what? Ever since I played the nurse on Days of Our Lives, I can't lose it.
Can't the nurse be Irish?
She wasn't. She was just slutty.
Okay. How about can the slutty nurse do an Irish accent?
I just don't have. I'm looking. I'm finding. I can't do anything. I'm nothing.
Jack, you got a little Irish?
No.
Did you ever though?
No.
What did you have?
Nothing.
Wow. Except every now and again you have the ability to sound like you're on nitrous oxide.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
That is kind of cool.
You know, it's funny because after the meeting that we had with B-Rad and everything, Stench and I, we sat in the conference room and we were talking about today's show. And we were talking about how it's St. Patrick's Day and all this crap. And so I go, okay, here's what we should do tomorrow, which is today. I'm like, let's do the elf thing.
With
Stench.
Stench.
Yeah, I'm like, you be like the happy elf, and we'll take little calls from little kids, and they can talk to the elf. And he started going, this never goes well. All that happens is you and Danny start screaming at me and telling me I suck.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it doesn't go well.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Because we have this little machine that disguises his voice and makes him sound like he's a much good guy or whatever.
Yeah, why don't you do it? That was awesome.
Wow.
Apparently Nurse Betty can do that.
So then he's like, I'm not doing it. And then Angela came in and she's like, what are you guys screaming about? And I said, I want to do the first ever Jamie and Danny Warm and Fuzzy with Children. The first ever. And she goes, that never goes well.
Sometimes I feel like we're getting a reputation.
I know. I go, no, you don't understand. It'll be the first ever where we're really nice to children and we hug them and embrace them. And our boss again goes, I've heard those before. And somehow a little kid gets called a Dan.
Yeah.
And then Stench is like, yeah.
What, did he get completely off the hook?
Oh, yeah, he got off the hook.
Oh, that bugs me.
Oh, I know. I was saddened. I was
But your little elf thing was awesome just now.
yeah, well, I'm going to take I'm going to heed our boss's advice that it never goes warm and fuzzy with small children.
I like small children.
Anyway, and so earlier this morning we were, hell, somebody's yelling at me. It's not about the elves.
Oh, shut up. Yeah, good. This doesn't count as first call of the day because this
Mark.
guy's stupid.
Yeah.
What?
Hey, it's not elves, it's leprechauns.
Okay, small people.
What?
No.
Okay, at least he doesn't sound like he cares
I
that
think
much.
elves are gay leprechauns or something.
See, you tried to help yourself and it didn't work
Oh,
out for you.
Mark,
Oh, well.
that's a shame.
Sorry, Mark, goodbye.
Mark, it's all about the gold and that those gay people's rainbow right now and green and all that crap.
Whatever, guys. I
Okay.
just want
Yeah.
to let you in on that one.
You know what? I never thought about that.
Well, my day is better now, Mark. What?
Well, gay people who we love and adore here on the Jamie Danny program.
Hey, I was voted best gay lover person in Denver.
But who said they could just appropriate the rainbow?
Oh, they just used it for their own good, yeah.
Yeah.
Think about that poor Care Bear with the rainbow on it.
Yeah, that
Oh,
shoots
yeah.
it out its guts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? Now that I think about it, I was in Hawaii with my beautiful daughter. We saw a lovely rainbow, and I did. I thought the gods of gay people are talking to me.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the gay people and their PR department did a great job with owning the rainbow.
Just stole the rainbow.
Yeah, but you know what? They're owning it. That's good.
Yeah, but I mean, who gave them the right to own it?
Well, I think that pink triangle thing didn't really.
Well,
go
the pink
well.
triangle, nobody understood. It was like, it felt weird. You know,
Okay,
it felt
I'm
like,
out of the loop on this. What pink triangle?
remember we talked about like 5 years ago.
Yeah, they started with the pink triangle, then they said, "Hey, rainbow."
Hey, rainbow is more likable. Pink triangle, like it makes me feel like, what's that place where you fly in and you don't come out? Bermuda.
Bermuda triangle.
Yeah, but only pink.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, so they went with.
Did they really say that, or did you just say that?
Well, no, that's what I thought of as
Ah.
a Bermuda Triangle, and I thought of some woman and her legs like this. And I was like, I'm lost in here. Like, I mean, that was just me though.
That was just you.
Well, Bermuda Triangle and then the lesbian thing. I was like, well, there. Okay, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
that was quite the walk.
I'm a thinker, really, and that's what that was about. Is I was thinking, and so now they own the rainbow. You're right. You go to Hawaii, you see a rainbow. Damn, if you don't think about a big old homosexual.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Huh.
Anyway.
Can you think of anybody else who just stole a symbol and made it their own?
Well, that Jesus.
No. Wrong.
He kind of created one, really.
Right.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
some other group just took it.
Yeah.
Then that would be right.
Yeah.
Because the
I know
rainbow
one.
existed. Who?
NBC took the peacock. They totally took the peacock. No?
Yeah, but see, it would be somebody else taking NBC's thing.
No. It would be the broadcast group taking a something, which like the gay
Wait,
people
you're right.
took the
I
rainbow.
think you're right?
Yeah, NBC, they looked at a peacock
Then
and they
CBS
went,
took the eye.
well, right, I guess. Yes, true.
But now that we've put our finger on two other ones, it's not that interesting.
Oh, no, and I'm sure that B-Rad will write us about how not interesting this stuff is. Because he told us yesterday during our meeting, when this show goes bad, it really goes bad.
But you know what, though? Didn't you in your heart of hearts have to agree with him that when we crash harder than most?
No, because you know what? I can't listen to B-Rad because here's the thing, and it's a tragedy, and he's our new boss, and I like him a lot, and I dig him, and I like his
I know where you're going.
his excitement level.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Can Jack and I both guess?
Yeah.
One word, though. We have to say the word. Am I right when I say shirt?
Yeah, I can't take it. I can't take it.
You can't. You know what he has? He calls them his three buttoners or something. I don't pay that much
You guys,
attention
he
to his-
unbuttons his shirt to his belly button, and I can't take it.
Here's the thing on that, because I've called him on the shirt too.
It bugs me.
I think he has. So he's a 3-button guy. He says he doesn't button the top 3 buttons.
I hate it.
But I think he owns a brand of shirt where the buttons are really far spaced. So if he leaves 3 buttons undone like normal, it's undone to his belly button.
Well, I could see his areola and nipple, the combo.
Yeah, if he was at the Super Bowl, he'd have changed everyone's lives.
Well, you know what? Really, I mean, I felt violated personally seeing it. I felt uncomfortable. I felt like it was a little sexual harassment. He was forcing me to look at it.
See, I felt violated and kind of dug it in a weird, spooky way.
Really? I don't understand why men unbutton their shirts like that. Well, they don't. Men,
You know what?
Every boss here does.
well,
Yeah, but that's just to be like the big boss, right? Because our big boss does it.
well, B-Rad claims that he started it. And that the other
Oh,
boss
that's
took it.
right. That the other boss is V-Rad's monkey boy.
You're right.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what
I
he
don't know
said,
if
by
he
the
said
way. Yeah, I did. Oh, it's a quote. I wrote it down yesterday at the meeting. That guy's my monkey boy.
Yeah, it's just you know how, and you guys know, like at your cubicle, there's that one girl, and maybe she wears like pantyhose with the sandal foot with shoes. You know what I mean? Like with like strappy ass shoes,
Yeah.
and you can see her seam on her toes, and you just can't talk to her because you're looking at the seam on her toes and the sandal foot. Girls know what I'm talking about. You're like, oh my God, I can't talk to you. I can't take you serious. And now the way you dress implies the way you do business.
See, the office tramp throws me.
Oh,
No
yeah,
matter
that
how
one-
powerful she is.
Yeah.
The office tramp I can never take seriously.
Yeah, that one bugs me too.
Having been the office tramp before, it's really weird that I would have such disrespect for them, but I do.
Yeah, it's just this weird thing, you guys. Our boss, he unbuttons his shirt to his belly button. And I even called him on it yesterday. I said, is your girlfriend, is she okay with this? Remember? I said that.
I called him up the first day we met him, and when he got up and did that speech, and I said, it's nice to see that everybody's got that unbuttoned uniform or whatever it is we said.
I mean, he's a good-looking guy. He wears great clothes. He just ruins it by unbuttoning it.
According to my son, he's got a giant neck. Maybe he can't button his shirts all the way.
He could go 2 more. I mean, I'm telling you, I was violated yesterday.
That rocks!
That rocks.
That
and
rocks.
rules.
No, we rule.
Yeah, right. You know, I was just thinking, I said, the way you dress actually is indicative of how you do business. We're screwed.
Yeah, I was going to say the way I dress is indicative of how fat I am at what time of the year.
Oh, God. Anyway, I was just telling them off the air, the Pips,
Yeah?
that June Cleaver, she had it right.
Huh?
Well, I was talking about how, sometimes it really sucks to get up really early.
Oh, my God. I said out loud today how much I hated it.
And so Stench and I were talking about something, I don't know, blah, 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 and work and all this crap. And I just looked at him, I go, You know, I was really happy when I was a stay-at-home girlfriend. Like, I really loved being stay-at-home girlfriend and it worked out nicely for me. And everybody I tell that to, they all go, you'd get bored.
You did it for one day.
Uh-huh. And everybody says, you'd get bored, all this crap. I'm like, yeah, okay, let me try it. But then it was so funny because I'm like, that June Cleaver, she had it. She had it right. She acted like, oh, it's so tough to bake these cookies. It's so tough to wait on Ward.
Right, and those are the days when kids all just walked to school no matter how far away they went.
Yeah, she didn't have to take
She
them
wasn't
anywhere.
carpooling.
Nope, she wasn't picking them up for soccer practice. Nothing. They walked their asses everywhere.
Everywhere.
Oh, and then I said, you know, and everybody was talking about, oh, well, June Cleaver, it shows like suppression of women because, you know, you don't have to wait on your husband like that and have him a cold beer when he gets home and all that crap.
Yeah, you do.
If I could stay at home and have my husband just have me a kept woman, I'll have his cold beer sitting there and I'll have him some cookies. Because that June's got it right.
And a pipe and a smoking jacket and some slippers.
That is
so
fine.
what?
She hooked him up.
What's it going to do? Take her 5 minutes out of her day?
Yeah.
Let me get this jacket down here. Let me fill this pipe. Let me get these shoes. It's one trip.
Yeah.
The shoes and the jacket are the exact same spot.
Yeah, exactly. And
I'm with Jamie.
meantime, I'm going to be at the spa. I'm going to be hanging out with my girlfriends. I'm going to do this.
Oh, I see. Now you're throwing a monkey wrench in.
Why?
Because spas are expensive. Now you really have to have a specific guy and just not a guy that can make ends meet.
Right. Well, I'm going to find him because that is my goal now. I used to like really be motivated to go in this business as far as possible, do what no other woman has ever done before. Screw that crap. Let me tell you that right now. First of all, the FCC is bringing me down, so forget that. You can't even play Leave It to Beaver anymore because FCC
No.
will freak out. You said beaver. So then there'll be a fine. So here's what I'm going to do. My new goal, marry very wealthy.
Can you do it?
Oh, yeah.
Now, don't take this as any kind of personal...
No, remember Ferrari Freddy?
Right.
Yeah.
But where is he?
I know where he is. And I know where he lives.
Right.
And it's a very nice mansion.
But okay. But you have to get these guys to marry you now.
That's okay.
I think you have to change your approach a little bit.
No. Ferrari Freddy is absolutely he's.
Unattainable goal?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's absolutely yeah. And so that's what I'm gonna do. That's my new goal. I'm gonna marry very, very wealthy, and I'm gonna sit at home. I'm not even gonna go to you pick out color. I'm gonna have you pick out color to me.
Sure.
I'm just. June had it right. That June knew something.
Right.
She did.
But you have a fair amount of qualities that differ from June Cleaver.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Are you going to adopt June Cleaver-like habits?
Yeah, that Ferrari Freddy or whatever. I'll massage his bunions.
See, that's awesome. Bunion massaging, big thing.
Yeah, it's my new goal. It is absolutely my new goal. I think it'll work.
I wish you luck.
So I really respect all of you mothers that stay at home and do the June thing because before I was like, I don't know, if I could do that, I could so do that.
See, by the way, I don't think you could.
Yeah.
I think I'm with your friends that say you'd get bored.
I'm marrying what's his name? Ferrari?
Okay, what's his name is a bad beginning.
I meant, we gave him a name on the show because he didn't want to be discussed. Ferrari Freddy.
There's another theme I think we should discuss. Everybody that dates you needs a code name.
But where's Zeke Cavaricci's? But I can change that and put him in Lucky Brand. It's St. Patrick's Day!
Yes, it is. The word I and Bigora. I don't know what it means, but if you say it, you'll get your Irish accent back.
I can't.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't that the thing? Isn't it I and Bigora? I don't know what it means.
Oh, something. It's just a bunch of O's. You just do O.
Go ahead.
Oh, I can't. Anyway, it's St. Patrick's Day, and I'm really bummed because I didn't really plan for St. Patrick's Day, and so I'm not doing anything tonight. Like, I don't have a big St. Patrick's type party. I feel like a loser.
Is there anybody over a certain age? And there's age where you stop doing. I mean, it's just drinking green beer.
No, I think you do it for life.
No.
Yeah, St. Patrick's for life.
What do you? I mean, maybe if you're Irish, I guess.
And this is the time of the year where, and I love this part, where in Denver, they call it the third biggest St. Patrick's Day parade And I'm still trying to find number 2 and number 4 and number 5.
I think number 1 and/or 2 and/or 4 might be Chicago. It's a big deal there, and
I
they
think it's
dye the
New
river
York.
green.
I think it's
right.
New
That
York.
might be number 1.
All right, so New York, Chicago, and then Denver. Right.
So it's the third base. So I'm going to go New York, Chicago, Denver.
I guess they call it.
It doesn't
the third.
sound right. It never goes New York, Chicago, Denver.
Do we have one here?
No, I don't. There's bars have them here, but there's no big to do.
Why
in
aren't we
LA.
doing a parade? Why are the other big cities doing one and LA's not?
Because I think we have enough bars to support a bunch of people to go get drunk on their own.
No. I agree with that, but a parade. We need a parade honoring the Irish, like a parade.
No, we don't.
Let's have one right now.
Yeah, what the Irish ever really do?
Why don't we send Frodo down and we can have a parade?
Down the middle of the street. Right
Okay, I think we should.
On his own? He's the parade?
Well, we can start it, and if you'd like
If
to.
anybody wants to join in, go
Yeah,
ahead.
how about that?
Oh, great.
Frodo, go downstairs. We're starting our parade.
Well, shouldn't we give him more instructions?
Well, I don't know.
Come here, Frodo.
Frodo, come here.
What do they do to St. Patrick's Day parade? Walk in the street, right?
No, you drive snakes out of something.
I don't know.
All right. Frodo.
Top of the morning to you.
Oh, very nice.
How you doing, me loy?
Wow, he delivers.
He delivers every time. I had to fight you tooth and nail about this guy.
No, I still don't like him.
I know nobody likes him, but he delivers.
I don't like me own bloody self.
See?
Wow.
Hi.
All right, settle down before you blow it. Words are probably not going to be your friend here.
Okay. I think we send him on Alameda.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
It's big.
But you can't just wander. You're a parade.
Right.
You have to march.
Yeah, you
I'll
have
be
to,
marching down the street.
yeah. Marching and, like, does he need a hat?
So far, that was just a little iffy on the marching. Marching's a manly
I
occupation.
know.
What?
We can march him. Oh, come over here.
Okay.
All right, you go over there.
Yeah.
March him around the sidewalks there in the square in front of NBC, like over to the Wiener Schnitzel, across the street. Just keep marching him in circles. So, and if you want to join him, you just go round and round.
Okay.
And then plus we can see him from
Yeah,
here.
we can watch him from here.
And
Oh,
if
I
you
got a
don't do it
memo.
right, we'll know.
I got a memo.
What?
We can't talk about stuff we see outside anymore.
What about Dan? That's our biggest thing.
I
No,
hate-
you know what? Can I tell you something? I know where that memo came from.
I'm sure you do.
And if we don't do that again, I think we'll be all right. I think it goes from the day we were looking for Dan as the helicopter came over and there was some other shiny object. I think if we focus our attention, we'll be all right.
I don't know. I got the memo. I think that you probably ruined it for us all, Danny.
This is our day. This is our day. We can look out the window for our own parade.
All your emails to the boss have ruined our fun.
Yeah. First of all, I can't email him. I got yelled at for not knowing his name.
Okay. Oh, it's sad. We can't even talk about you now.
I know.
Well,
Danny
no, I
ruined
think
the
this is a
fun.
mistake.
No!
Yeah.
Frodo's parade!
Frodo's parade.
Don't rain on our parade!
We can look at something that is of our that we initiated.
I don't know. Uh-oh, we have trouble in paradise. Joe,
Yeah. Hey, how you doing?
we're good. How are you?
Are we going to
Pretty
play the
good.
first
I
call of
wanna
the
let
day?
You guys know
Hold
that
on.
downtown LA does have a parade.
Oh.
Thanks, Joe.
All this for nothing?
Yep, it's from 11:30 to 1 in downtown.
Oh.
Let's send him to get us Shamrock Shakes.
But we can't watch him get a shamrock shake. Let's send him to get us green wiener schnitzels.
Oh.
Sure they have those.
I don't
Send
think
them
the
in there.
FCC lets you say that.
Green wiener schnitzels? I think we're fine.
I don't know. Oh, all right. Well, now what do we do? Now there's a parade.
We could hide him, and if you find him, you get his pot of gold, because he does look like a leprechaun.
I do.
Oh, boy.
I could march in the studio. Just back and forth.
See, I told you. Just try and hold back a little, man.
I can't help myself.
All right. Well, go ahead and go outside.
Okay.
Bye.
Well, don't make it a non-event. Throw yourself behind it, Jamie.
I want you to go outside, and I'm not going to be able to talk about you, but just go outside.
Okay. March up and down that sidewalk.
March up and down that magic triangle over there. The Bermuda Triangle of Wiener Schnitzel, as we like to call it.
He's got to go to Alameda, too.
We should give him a sign to carry, like Happy St. Patrick's
Jesus,
Day.
what? I mean, hello.
Other than that, he's just a short guy in a members only jacket.
What?
Yeah, but it's a green members only game. He's going to march. He's not just going to walk around like people are going to notice him. His hands are going to be there like a band leader.
Didn't I get a memo about planning crap?
We were going to originally hide him today.
Yeah.
The parade kind of changed things out of the blue. I'm not really in on the
I
parade.
didn't plan this. Oh, no. Now I'm going to get another memo. You need to plan stuff. Don't talk about stuff outside. Whole show.
I disagree with the talking about stuff outside stuff. They gave us a window for a reason.
Jump out of it.
Yeah.
Notice it doesn't open.
Wow, I can't believe they have a parade. That sucks. All right, so what if you figure something out?
We will do.
And I'm not allowed to say this. I don't even know what to do with the show right now.
I thought he complimented you when he said that.
No,
Oh,
no,
I missed the point on that one.
All right, so it's St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to get together a plan, and I'll let you guys know what it is.
But coming up in just a few minutes, a short guy marching.
Yeah!
Because we thought about it.
Well, we were going to hide him with the pot of gold. That is true. We
What
planned
happened?
that. Well, I threw it off with the parade.
The little 360 here at the point of entry.
Yes, I took this. Let's hide the whatever he is.
Frodo.
Yeah, and then I was depressed that there was no parade, and then there was a parade because I'm not well informed about the parade
Well, I
situation.
really don't know what to do with this show
I'm
right
telling
now.
you, I mean, lost, whatever. Hey, by the way, yes, we are ready to do first calls of the
Good.
day. There's lots of calls.
The first call of the day with Jamie and Danny.
Let's take the call.
Ready for action, nip it in the bud, we never relaxing. Outcast is everlasting. Look at the ticket, let's see your seatbelt fasten. Trunk rattling like two midgets in the back seat wrestling. Speaker box vibrates the tag, make it sound like aluminum cans in a bag.
Midgets in the backseat
Wrestling. That's the first time I got that.
That's weird.
That's awesome. And I do midgets in the back seat wrestling.
How come we never heard it till today?
I don't know. I heard two midgets in the back seat all the time, but never wrestling. Marching yet? Jack's dancing for your boyfriend.
Dance for me.
I'll tell you later.
Oh, you can't do that.
What stupid stuff is green right now? Like, did the Oreos make green crap?
No.
Shamrock Shake.
Who's making a shamrock shake?
Bagels, too.
Oh,
McDonald's.
Yeah,
bagels.
very nice.
Today is very popular for the green bagels. You're right.
What's happening with the Wiener Schnitzel, though?
Well, I don't know if they
It's
do
the
green.
Wiener Schnitzel. It's not an Irish thing.
Right. It is a bagel.
I know, but I don't know if they do green hot dog buns.
Yeah.
See, that'd be cool.
But I know there's a lot of annoying green crap happening today.
Beer.
The
The
beer.
Chicago River.
Yeah, that bagel thing. That bugs me. They taste funny, even though it's only food coloring. It's not supposed
You
to
know
taste.
what? You're absolutely right. The goldfish that are purple taste funny to me.
Yeah.
The purple and green ketchup tasted funny to me.
Yeah, it's.
They say you can't taste it, but I can taste it.
It's all a lie. I
We
know
should
there's
have a blind
something.
taste test of green things.
Here
There's
it-
another planned segment.
Meredith, hi.
Good morning, guys.
Hi,
Got planned
Meredith.
this second.
Hi. Go
Hi.
ahead, real
I
quick.
just wanted to mention that I think Boston probably has the biggest St. Patrick's Day
She's
parade.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Let's send Frodo there and he can be completely ignored. Like nobody even noticed.
Okay, we got our plan, kids. Everybody follow along. First of all, today on the big show, we're going to have Evan Marriott in the hizzy. He's talking about some new show. I don't know.
It's kind of like the game show network or
Date.
something, right?
Yeah. All right. So he'll give us all the details about that. Also, we have a bagpipist coming in to bagpipe the hits
Right?
in honor of St. Patrick's Day. And we also have that guy that I was talking about yesterday, you know, that Kyle guy, a.k.a. Brady, on Days of Our Lives.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to be calling in as well. We'll be
Is that
talking
the
to
guy you
him.
didn't like?
No, that's the guy I love.
Oh, okay,
That's the
okay.
guy I'm going to marry.
I thought you mentioned Days of Our Lives twice. So I thought maybe the guy you liked was calling in and the guy you didn't like so much was calling to defend himself.
No, his name is Kyle, and he plays Brady.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm going to marry him. His wife is
They're-
going to be very upset.
What about Ferrari Freddy?
Yeah, you know, there's still a possibility. You know, I'm working at all angles. Anyway, here's the other thing. We came up with a plan for our leprechaun.
Yeah?
I like it.
Stench, tell the people the plan for the leprechaun. Good luck.
Okay, you know how when you catch a leprechaun, you get his pot of gold?
Right.
That's what we're doing.
Okay.
We're going to send Frodo out right now to an anonymous busy intersection here in the Los Angeles metropolitan area.
Very nice.
Nicely said.
He will
buddy.
then call in and tell us exactly where he is, and then at that second, he's going to start running. and we're going to describe the little leprechaun, and someone has to capture it and bring it back to us to get his pot of gold.
Now-
Bring it all the way back to us?
Yeah, you have to bring it back to us. We'll put him nearby.
Bring him back to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to capture the leprechaun
Now,
and bring it back to us.
Bring it back.
I think this is a bad idea. I think he's going to be hurt. But I guess we don't really put a value on him.
No,
He's
but
Frodo.
I don't want somebody out there listening, going out of their way to listen to our show, who gets hurt trying to capture the little guy.
Oh, no.
I just thought of something else. What if somebody captures the wrong person?
Exactly. That's the whole fun part of it. If you're a little guy wearing all green today, you could be captured and brought to the show.
See, I don't think that's good, man.
That's hysterical.
I think with today's particular temperate towards wacky radio, people,
the FCC
capturing a stranger is not
No,
good.
the FCC only worries about curse words and
Right.
boobies. They
Let
don't
me-
care about kidnapping.
Let me ask you a question. What do you think some random guy in green's going to say if captured and brought here?
We have
Curse
a
words.
delay, duh. He's not going to get a swear in the
All
air.
right, Jamie, I think you and I have fought this as the good fight here.
Right, yes.
The big man's overruling us.
Right, exactly.
There you go.
Just don't tackle said little
See,
green
now-
person.
Now he's all of a sudden.
And I'll tell you this right now, our little green person isn't going to fight back. So if you grab a guy and he starts swinging, probably not our leprechaun.
Yeah, that's the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you
right,
see a
but
little...
wait a second. If you tackle a guy and he starts swinging, it's too late. We ventured into a guy swinging and tackling.
Well, then get out of there. You're violating that man's privacy. Wrong leprechaun. It's St. Patrick's Day. You could tackle little people wearing all green.
No, that's why they're wearing green, is to be protected.
Yeah.
No, they could be leprechauns. Capture the leprechaun.
Oh, Jack, you thought of a really bad thing, and now I feel like, I don't know.
It's Jack's idea?
No. Jack told us about the warnings.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right. Capturing the wrong little guy?
It's better to not know what could go wrong, Jack. You shouldn't have said it out loud.
Yeah.
It's better to ask forgiveness than permission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Yeah. Now, some poor guy, they're going to plan it out.
All right.
They're going to
No.
plan this against us. Sure, they're going to
We're gonna describe our leprechaun to the T just to prevent that. I'm taking all necessary precautions here to ensure the safety of the general public.
Okay, first of all, can I tell you what's going to happen? Because I know people and how weak we can be in our human foibles. Somebody's going to dress their friend up in green. Send them out to someplace that sounds like where you're hiding. Then you're going to say the location, and they're going to jump out and crack their friend in the head with a bat. And then they're going to sue us
You
because
know
it's
what?
your fault.
If you weren't so paranoid, you'd probably have more friends.
I'm telling you that the dwarf, what is he? The leprechaun's going to take one to the head.
What does that story have to do with him having no friends?
Actually,
He's
I
paranoid.
think he had a point. I understood what he meant exactly.
All right. Well, yeah, but also you did a bad thing, too.
You're planting seeds.
Yes, you never give people ideas about how to sue. Just like when George Maloof called and I said, well, what if they get really drunk and get a tattoo at the palms? And he's like, hey, let's not bring that up.
I'm telling you right now, if you try the hitting the little guy in the head with the bat thing, we're
Don't
on to
hit him
you.
with a bat. He's
Don't hit
our
him.
photo. You
Right,
just
that's
grab
what I'm
him.
saying. Don't do it. Would be on to you.
Don't give any ideas.
I think this helps.
And don't put him in the trunk when you get him.
Oh,
Jack!
Okay. Here's the thing. It's St. Patrick's Day. We have ourselves a leprechaun.
Right?
We're going to take our leprechaun and we're going to put him out somewhere out there, and we'll tell you kind of where. And then he's just going to start running.
Okay, so we're going to tell you actually kind of exactly where.
Right. But he's going to start running.
The second we tell you exactly where he is, it'll actually be where he was.
Right.
Right.
So he's going to start running. Then you
Making him easier to identify, by the way. He'll be the little guy in the green running
Exactly.
with a phone.
So then you have to put him in your car and bring him back here. Now, as I was telling you, there's a reason why all these people make the news is because there's a lot of
Right.
very interesting people, which
There's snipers and stuff.
Oh.
By the way, we're not playing shoot the leprechaun and win. I just want to make that clear. We're not. If you shoot the guy, you lose.
in so many ways.
Right. Not to mention that he loses too.
And you'll probably lose this show. Oh, great. Now they're going to do it.
So yeah, I just want to
Now
make that
Roy's
clear.
gonna go shoot him.
I just want to make that clear right now. If you shoot the leprechaun, you lose.
And also, Jack, can you give him an example of the type of people that listen to this show? Okay.
KYSR. This message is about KYSR. The evil. The same thing is going to happen to you little weasels. The same thing is going to happen to you little evil, cowardly after the game of love. I don't think people appreciate that, you evil and losers. You should do that to yourselves. No one is sweeter than I am.
Wow. Okay, so if that guy's listening, make sure to bring us back the leprechaun.
It was really scary, and I have a gun, by the way, but it was really scary because last night I got home from my jog walk.
Yeah.
Okay, walk with a jog, and my security lights that go on automatically were busted out and all over the ground.
No, they weren't.
Yes, they were. And I was like, oh my God, it's that guy.
It is that guy. What'd you do? What was it?
I don't know what it is. I don't know why they're busted.
That was a person.
Yeah, that's somebody trying to break into your.
That's somebody, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that, but the alarm didn't go off. And I
So they're setting it up.
mean, I set the alarm before I go for a running walk. I know, it totally creeped me out.
It should have creeped
I know what
you out.
it is.
Well, there's a guard that drives around, and so I'm like,
Yeah,
dude,
that guy'll save you.
did you see anybody? Because these security lights are busted out. What?
It's a boy trying to scare you so that he can woo your affections.
You're a good call. Nice.
You know what's funny is I almost called somebody from the past to go, look, I'm a little freaked out here, but instead I just put the gun a little closer. I wasn't going to be that girl, because I thought I'm going to call him and like say, hey, this is kind of creepy. But
Can you
instead,
come over and sleep with me?
Instead, now this is, I don't know if you've ever done this. Have you ever cocked your gun and slept with it?
No!
Cocked?
No.
Blow your head off.
Blow your brains
Oh
out.
my God, I'm so scared. Well, it's something weird is happening at my house, so it's cocked and now in my nightstand. And so all night I'm like, okay, when the alarm goes off, don't open the drawer.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. You want a second to grab the gun the right way, cock it, aim it, and point it at what you want.
I know. Hey, I know, but I was so freaked out. They're busted out. It's weird. There's glass everywhere. It is weird.
It is weird.
I know.
It's that guy. The same guy that's going to bring Frodo back here.
Well,
In a
I'm either going to
bag.
shoot me or I'm going to shoot him. So one of us will die.
How many baggies you think they'll bring Frodo back in?
2 Ziplocs.
But isn't it weird? Like, we were talking about if you're at the Grand Canyon, you kind of want to jump or whatever. It is the weirdest thing with that gun in the side of my nightstand. I kept thinking, I'm gonna open that door. I'm gonna open that drawer. I know I am.
I know. I'm gonna in my sleep. I'm gonna wake up and open that drawer, and by the time I shoot myself, I'm gonna go, "Why'd you do that?"
I know.
Yep.
It's freaking me out. It's like this living, breathing thing on my nightstand. I'm like, oh, I know you're over there.
Yeah, it's not an inanimate object anymore.
No.
It has a mind of its own.
It does.
Yep.
It really does. And I'm like, oh, and then I'm like, well, I gotta get some headphones because it's so damn loud when it goes off. So maybe I should sleep. Well, then I can't hear the bad guy. I was very busy.
In headphones, no one can hear you scream.
Well, because it's really a loud gun. It's a pistol. Yeah. I mean, you think I'm deaf now? Wait
See,
till
I don't
shoot
have
the guy.
guns purely for that reason. I used to not have guns because, I drank heavily.
Right.
And now I don't have guns just because I think they're an accident way. Now, isn't it 9 out of 10 people that shoot somebody in their house shoot someone they know? 9 out of 10 people.
I know another reason.
But will we miss fancy pants?
I won't.
Also, convicted felons can't own handguns.
Do you know what? I checked into that because convicted felons can't vote either, and I keep voting.
Uh-oh.
I'm good.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Oh,
good because I'm not a convicted felon.
Oh, you got off.
I was good for long enough that it's all been expunged. I have no felony convictions of any kind, so there, bite me.
Does the FCC allow us to say expunged?
Yes.
Sounded dirty.
Okay, we can say expunge and we can sneeze. I was going to stab you in the eye yesterday with
Well,
that.
they said that we couldn't talk about any bodily functions. I'm like, so I can't talk about my girlfriend lactating and I can't talk about sneezing.
Well, obviously you can talk about both things.
No, you can't.
You just did.
Well, I'm in violation of the FCC and I must be fired immediately.
Again?
If someone breaks the law by broadcasting indecent material on our air, they will not work for Clear Channel Radio.
Great.
Goodbye.
Because according to the FCC, I talked about bodily functions, therefore I am in violation. Hello, Becky.
God.
Hello.
Hello, Becky. Are you excited about our leprechaun going out on the street?
I am.
Yeah?
And I think that he needs to be caught and ran over.
Oh,
Hey, vicious little Becky.
Wow.
I do, because I think I ran into the little bugger this last weekend.
Really? Why is that?
Well, Jamie, Danny, I'm calling from Denver.
Okay.
Took a big weekend. Go out to Las Vegas, going to live it up. I was going to go see the Palms because I hear you guys talking about it all the time.
Uh-huh.
Gonna go see it?
Yeah, just gonna stare at it, Danny. Who doesn't
Just
love to
gonna watch
stare
it.
at? All right, so what happened was what?
What happened was
She listens.
I went to Coyote Ugly's first,
And one.
and I see a torso sitting in a wheelchair. And he's got these little limbs sticking out. So we go over and talk to him because I have a soft heart, believe it or not, up until this weekend. And I'm talking to the guy. His hands are flailing around. I said, hey, you know what, pal? Just because you're in a wheelchair doesn't mean you can't dance. I bring the guy out on the dance floor.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
He's a leprechaun?
No,
It's
he's
the
a
leprechaun.
guy in a wheelchair.
He's a
in a
thalidomide
wheelchair?
guy.
She was
He's
just
disguised.
like putting all the stories together and kind of rolling with it.
This is like you making fat people walk with you.
So she took the guy out in his wheelchair.
Yep. Against his will.
No,
His arms were
actually, he was-
flailing.
you know what? For a while, he was the happiest man on earth.
Uh-huh.
He had the biggest shit-eating grin because I was kind of...
Nice.
By the way,
Nice spaz girl.
Sorry,
Becky, you can't say that
sorry,
what kind of
biggest-
grin he
the
had.
biggest grin.
And by the way,
biggest
I don't
grin
think
he
anybody
had.
grins if they eat that stuff.
Sure, because nobody eats it by accident.
Okay. So he's very
Okay, so
happy.
he was happy. His little limbs,
We're flailing.
We're flailing.
Yes.
and apparently he's got some high-tech wheelchair, hits the thing in overdrive. I'm in the middle of the dance floor. All of a sudden, I'm flat down on the dance floor. He goes thump, thump, thump right over me.
Bitchin'.
She was run over by the man in the wheelchair.
Yep.
Wow.
That's not very nice when you ask the paraplegic to go dance with you and then he runs right over you.
You know what? He didn't want to dance. She dragged him out there on the dance floor, just like she said, and he thought, "Don't pity me." And then she just started going, and this poor guy's out in front of people, so he ran her down.
Now, not to be completely rude, but here I go. Have you ever seen the guy dancing in his wheelchair and he got all fancy and decided to pop a wheelie? Mm-hmm. That's like his big break
big
dance
move, yeah.
I wish he wouldn't.
That's your, I don't mean to be rude.
Dude.
I thought you were going to say that you dumped a couple on their heads on purpose.
No, I'm saying that he's popping a wheelie and acting like he's doing the Michael Jackson slide. I mean, like that's his big like finale. Like,
Can you
popping
do
a
the
wheelie.
Michael Jackson slide?
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay then. I
Back
can't. I
off.
thought if I were a guy in a wheelchair and could do the wheelie thing, I'd do it.
Jack, go get my cardboard. Let me show him what I can do. No, because sometimes. Oh,
What?
hi. No, sometimes people just live in their little square and they don't venture out.
Right, but so what? Like, I don't know my buddy's address, but I can get there, but I can't mail him a letter.
Yeah.
Back in the old days when we mailed people letters.
Yeah.
But you know your surrounding streets. The fact that the leprechaun doesn't know any of the streets, he talks like somebody not from this country.
Yeah, he says some of the words like weird, like tipakagangana.
Tajunga,
Yeah.
Chinooga.
Well, don't be too much. You
All right,
crazy.
so why don't you tell the people exactly what we're doing?
Yeah, go ahead, Stench.
Okay.
Good luck.
We've
And
got
Godspeed.
Frodo on the phone right now.
Should I push him?
No, because he's really dumb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't know he was this dumb.
I told you.
He's dumb. And Frodo is a leprechaun, and he's dressed in all green today. In fact, he has on a green members-only looking type jacket.
Oh, hi.
He's an out-of-step leprechaun.
And it's like a Hawaiian shirt, but only instead of a Hawaiian pattern, it's green clovers on it.
Oh, yeah.
And he has on green pants.
Like Dockers.
And
the
he,
kid does put in the effort.
Yeah, and he's like, what, 5'3"?
Yeah, Frodo's about 5'3", brown hair, white guy
I
with a
tower
little
over
goatee.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a little goatee?
Yeah.
Boy, you really noticed him.
I had to take a
Yummy.
note of him before he leaves, so we know it's our leprechaun you're catching.
Yeah.
Right.
So you
Because
look
if
at
you
his
stick
facial
the
hair.
wrong little guy in your trunk, we're going to get in trouble.
You don't stick him in your trunk. You safety belt him in the passenger side. And
Unless
you
you
bring
have
him
a
back here.
kiddie chair like me, Jack, and Stench.
Okay.
And you strap him in the baby seat.
So now Frodo is at an undisclosed location.
Right.
He's about to tell us exactly where he is.
Okay.
Right.
And then he is going to proceed north on said street at a high speed running.
Okay.
Until someone catches him. And then when you catch him, you put him in your car and you bring him back to us and we give you his pot of gold, which really isn't that good of a prize.
Right.
It's whatever
That's
I can
important
dig
that you
up.
say that.
Yeah.
No, because we're saying, pot of gold with no disclaimer.
Yeah, I don't want to come up with
A pot of gold.
You're not going to see Duran Duran in London, I'll tell you
Right.
that.
We're going to give you like a Nestle's $100,000 bar in a pot.
And
And
some
maybe
CDs
some pot.
and a shirt. Yeah.
And some of Jack's pot.
we'll
He
get
might
you
be
a prize
running
back.
forever now.
All the more fun.
Funny. Yeah.
Okay.
so
Wait,
now-
can I ask you something?
Uh-huh.
Do you think this is a good idea?
Yes! It's St. Patrick's Day. We have a leprechaun on our staff. We may as well utilize them.
I know, but what? Okay. But what if, like, somebody puts him in the car and, does bad things to him?
And once again,
Yeah, he's a grown-up.
let me say, if you grab a little leprechaun that's running down this street and he fights back, not our leprechaun. Let
Right.
go
Right.
immediately.
Okay, so should I
But see, fights back implies fighting first.
No fighting.
No fighting.
It's St. Patrick's Day. It's
And-
like the day of brotherly
Matter
love.
of fact, should we point out that, like, if you get an arm's length of him, he should stop?
What?
Well, because how do you stop a little running man? You tackle him.
Well, if you have a fishing net, that'd help.
Okay, that's true. Ask
That's
him.
true.
If you
Or a
ask him
dip
if
net.
he's Frodo, he'll have to say yes.
Yes, and stop.
Yes.
And I'll have to say, my name is Frodo.
Yes. Are you Frodo? Yes,
Yes,
my name is Frodo.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, something like that.
Don't
Yeah.
touch me in the bad place.
The keeper of the ring, or whatever he
Yeah.
is.
Right.
So, should I push this?
Yeah, push
Yeah.
him now and let's talk to him.
Boy. Frodo!
What's going on?
What happened to your accent?
Hey, by the way, do you know how you pronounce that C-U-E-G word?
Coanga. I'm not such a retard after all.
No, but what were you calling it?
Oh, Chinooga, because I'm a dumbass.
He said, I'm on Chinooga. I'm like, where is Chinooga?
Yeah, where did you go, man?
Oh, well.
So now you've given out the street.
Well, just one.
Right.
And go ahead and tell him exactly where he is right now. Frodo, get ready to run. And I want you to head north.
Wait,
you know which way north
wait,
is?
Wait,
He
wait,
knows.
wait,
I know.
wait. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a break.
Right?
He's not going to tell you because if they catch him while we're in break, that's going to be...
Yeah, but
that's true.
he's on Chinooga. He's a leprechaun and wearing all green. Somebody's going to pass by Chinooga and get him anyway.
No!
He's not officially out of his basket yet, so
Yeah,
you can't
he's
catch
not
him yet.
ready
Oh,
yet.
okay, he's not. He's
No.
he's unhideable.
Yeah.
Yeah, because...
Unfindable?
Because if we...
Right, I agree with you.
The climax is over.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
sorry,
Chinooga's
FCC.
a big street.
Right. And it'd be over if, like, during that break,
Right.
yeah.
But I think somebody would, if we told him where he was, somebody'd catch him within 10 seconds.
Well, he's not officially out.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's not
he's
out
not
of
there
the
yet.
closet yet.
What show are we having today?
The bad one?
No, I just realized, I recognized we haven't talked about anything, but yet I'm interested.
Me too. But that's the way it always goes.
Because you
How
want
funny
Frodo
was-
to get killed.
How funny was it yesterday during the meeting when the boss goes, "Now I'm sure you plan everything out, but tell me if I'm wrong and screwed. Just tell me." And Jamie goes, "Well, you're wrong and you're screwed." It's really funny.
Okay, the world's worst idea is now in action.
Is it now in action?
Well, here,
Let's be official.
all right, here is. Hey, Nino.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey, good morning, Danny and Jamie.
Good morning,
Hi.
Nino.
Hey, you guys roll, man. I've been listening to you
Roll.
for an hour now, and I've just been laughing. You guys are totally funny.
Well,
Thank
thanks.
you.
Hey, I want to tell you, don't worry about the little leprechaun. He's not going to get hurt. I got a nice little blanket in the car and a pillow. All I'm going to do is maybe hit him a little bit with my stun gun, and then I got a little dart gun to put him. I'm going to put him in a
him
nice
down.
little nap, and then toss him in the car.
And then-
Wrap him in the blanket, duct tape
Yeah.
the blanket.
Oh.
You're
Yeah,
kissing us
and
up.
then if he moves, I might have to hit him with the stun gun one more time. But
and then violate him.
No! There's no hurting the
There's
leprechaun.
no hurting. If anybody's going to hurt the leprechaun, we'll do it.
Right, and the thing is don't tackle him or anything. Just tap him on the shoulder and say, "Are you Frodo?" How about
And
that?
when we
gotta
say
be
tap
running.
him, don't tap him with your car.
Right, just your hand.
Don't
don't
be
even.
stupid, people.
Yeah, don't be stupid.
This is a real leprechaun, and he's ours. And if you damage him, you don't get the pot of gold.
Right, instead you'll come to your house.
Yes.
All right.
Don't hurt my leprechaun.
Are we ready for him to tell where he
Okay,
is?
Frodo.
All of a sudden, you care about this guy.
Well, no, I care about
Your job.
not getting sued.
Yeah, me too.
Shh, remember, no planting.
That guy's
Frodo!
stun gunning him and wrapping him in a blanket.
Frodo?
Yeah?
Hi.
How's it going?
Oh, it's good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you scared?
Yes.
I'm scared for you, too. I think this is a bad idea, and I just want to lay that on the record right now.
You suck!
Jack
Me
thinks that it's
too.
a bad idea, too, and so does Danny.
Wait a minute! I suck!
Stitch is all for this. I'd like to just make that clear right now.
Here's the deal. I've tried this type of thing before, and it's never worked out, and damn it, it's going to this time!
All right.
Let me just say, for the record, I am out. Jamie White is against this. I don't recommend it. I am not for it. Danny Bonaducci also.
Danny Bonaducci here. I would like to make sure it's 7:33, 8:33 in Denver that you know that I feel that this is a very bad and dangerous and unthought out idea. Jack?
Jack Hine, not only do I hate this, but it offends me.
Oh, nice. Okay, Frodo.
I am Fat Stench, and I think this is funny, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. They don't pay me to think, just to kind of try to be funny sometimes.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, Frodo.
Yeah?
All right. Why don't you
And
right
you got
now?
it. You need your accent.
The what?
Oh, jeez. Your accent. You're the leprechaun.
Oh, me accent?
There you go.
Why don't you tell the people where you are?
I am at the corner of Barham and Chinooga at a pretty shady little gas station.
Okay, now this is what I want you to do, Frodo. Run north on Cahuenga, which will soon become Ventura, towards Studio City, and don't stop until somebody catches you. Go, Frodo!
Okay.
Run,
Go,
Frodo!
Go! Are you running?
I'm running like the devil.
You might want to just jog.
Yeah,
It might be a while.
Yeah, we're not that popular on Canuga.
I'm getting tired already.
Slow down!
Slow down.
Don't
Face
overexert
yourself.
yourself.
You're on Cahuenga and Barham, and you're running
North,
towards Studio City.
about to become Ventura Boulevard.
Isn't that west?
Not in a while.
Yeah, okay.
What?
I've been caught.
You've been caught!
Frodo? I'm Frodo.
That was fast!
And by the way, I'd like to point out, I told you this was a good idea, and I was behind it 100%.
I didn't get that far at all.
Oh, all right. Let us talk to the guy. Not
Here's
let
the
us,
man
but
who
just...
won me pot of gold.
Oh.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, Jamie, Danny, what's up?
Hi. How are ya?
Good.
What's your name?
Jerry.
Everybody meet Jerry.
Hi,
Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry, so what are you going to do with your Frodo? You get to keep him all day.
I get to keep him all day.
Yeah.
Frodo to
Are you
work
serious?
day.
Yes, take Frodo to work day.
No.
That's
Yep.
your prize.
Can I just drop him off and get a pot of gold?
No.
No. What do you do for a living?
I work for an entertainment company.
A what?
What?
Entertainment company, cable company.
Oh, yeah, well, Frodo's going to do all your entertaining today.
Yeah,
so you
he'll
can
go-
just...
Yeah, but actually right now I was on the way to Acura to drop off my car to get an oil change.
No, you have to go to Jiffy Lube. 2,000 stores, over 1 million oil changes a year.
Nice. All right, so you have one of two choices. Either you can bring him back here and we'll give you something pretty. Or,
Okay.
Or
You can release him.
B, you can take him Frodo to work day. Take your leprechaun to work day because
Or-
it is St. Patrick's Day.
Or C.
All right, well, why don't I
C,
just
you
go
can
over
do...
to the studio and drop him off then?
Okay, fine, because I was going to say C, you can do catch and release.
Yeah.
You can just say, forget the prize, it was fun, bye. And he'll start running again.
Or we could just write down his information and he can let Frodo go. Frodo can go back with a name and address and we can send him the pot of gold.
Oh,
Or
there you
you
go.
can do the new
I'm
game,
not going to
punch
make...
Frodo in the
Wait,
face.
does he have to walk back to the studio?
No, he
Yes.
has a car.
Oh, okay. Oh, you have a car?
Yeah, so just
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, let's get your stuff and then make him run some more. Let's
Okay.
run him to, like, death.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Want to put him in a new location?
You
We
know
can
what's
do this
funny?
Again. It worked out.
We were all scared, and then it worked out just fine, and now we all want to be scared again.
Well,
It's bitching.
we just were over explaining with the whole like.
Because we were worried people were going to be stupid and
No, I
club him.
meant the whole winning thing. Take your information.
I'm bummed out. I thought he was going to bring him here.
Yeah, see, I
Well,
kind
then
of thought...
bring him here.
I thought
Oh,
he had
now
to
you
bring him
can't
here.
change up. We already-
You can't change if you gave the guy's prize. Next guy.
Yeah.
Next guy has to bring him
Right,
here.
exactly.
All right, Frodo, get in your car and call me.
Yeah,
I'm
go
sending him
further
to a
up
new place.
Chattanooga and take a right on Tawangaganga. Spaz.
Okay, well, I was for that, and I think it went well, except for that whole last part where we're over-explaining.
We'll do it again right now.
Yeah, but if it goes... Okay, here, I'm over-explaining, but if we had something that goes well, why continue?
That's true. Cut our losses now. Quit while we're
Right.
ahead.
It's my suggestion that we just... But I can be overruled.
7:38, 8:38 in Denver. I'm for smash the Frodo and win.
Okay.
I liked it enough to do it
No,
again.
you're good. You're trying to screw me over.
I say we do it again.
All right. Jack, what do you say?
If we're gonna do it for real next time,
See, Jack's
does that
very
mean?
upset because nobody brought him back here.
there was really no risk to the Frodo. They tapped him on the shoulder.
They
then
didn't even
let
tap
go.
him. I heard it
I know,
happen. He
'cause
said,
the-
"Are you Frodo?" And he stopped.
The risk is that he's going to be in a scary van with those weird windows.
Yeah, the molester van.
Yeah, I mean, we want a molester van
Being
to pick
burnt
him
with
up.
cigarettes?
Being burnt with cigarettes.
You're thick.
Jack went the extra mile.
I didn't think lesbians do that to their kids.
Sometimes. Hey, it was the 70s. More people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and much more people burnt.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So, all right, but we're going to do it, but we're going to do it right.
If we're gonna do it, let's do it for real.
And that's Jack Hine.
I feel lost and weird and
All of
uncomfortable.
you people suck.
Personally,
Why?
I feel that
First
the
you
media
turned
should-
on me, and now you throw the wet blanket again.
All right. So Frodo is on the move.
Yes.
We're going to have him at a new location.
Because it's St. Patrick's Day. Don't forget there's a reason for
Yes, yes, it is. And by the way, there's a parade downtown, we learned.
this. Right at 11:30, but we're playing Find the Frodo.
And today is the big day for what? Corned beef and cabbage? Yeah.
Actually, we met the people that own the Talleyrand yesterday, and they're having corned beef and cabbage
That
today.
is excellent.
They
by the
said
way.
to say hi to you.
Oh, I love the Talleyrand.
Also, Studio City Car Wash. If you wear green, I guess they give you a free car wash.
Is that true?
Yeah. Yep.
I need a car wash.
Also, there's a in Anaheim, the 5th annual St. Patrick's Day celebration at the House of Blues.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm full of anything else.
And
Yeah.
also, Aryans eating corned beef and cabbage on some street.
Hey, don't look at the shiny stuff. I was acting like I had this information. I'll get a memo.
Dude, we can do the river dance for people. We should go down to river dance. Jamie and I have an act.
Coming up, you should see us river dance. We're awesome. Evan Marriott is coming up on the big show. Also, we did the Find Frodo. We have Sing Along with the Hits and the bagpipe guy. He's going to be playing the hits on the bagpipe.
You're lucky it's St. Patrick's Day.
Well, that's the only
I
reason
know,
why we'd have them.
but even with that as a cover, I don't know. It's 7:40, 8:40 in Denver, and I don't know about the bagpipes, and I'm Danny Bontucci.